Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. Just had little problems trying to copy and paste the post description for the video there ahead of time. Don't know what's going on there, but we'll figure it out. I'll just kind of read you what was supposed to be there. So it just basically said, and I can't do the French part today, but it said, here's your PSP Work In for April 26th, featuring Josh Tanner, that's myself. Sunday, and that's CAF PSP Fitness, hashtag stay safe, stay home. Also hashtag flatten the curve, hashtag COVID-19. Just a little disclaimer before we get going, and I do see that there's a few people on here. In response to COVID-19, PSP is offering virtual fitness to Canadian Armed Forces members by using social media platforms. The virtual fitness classes tailored to CAF personnel become accessible to all. Participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces recognize and acknowledge that their age, health status, and physical fitness level are unknown, and it is entirely up to each individual to assess their ability to participate in this class. Since it is preferable to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, we invite all participants who are not CAF members to consult the Get Active Questionnaire of the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology and its reference document. If you experience any pain or difficulty during the exercises presented in this video, it is recommended that you stop and consult a healthcare provider. If CAF members sustain an injury during this video, please remember to fill out a CF98. Okay, great, that's all done. All right, so like I said, my name's Josh. I'm a fitness and sports instructor with PSP, representing CFB Halifax from the dark yard side. A note on music, I won't be playing any here, but feel free to get an auxiliary stereo nearby in your own home and play whatever music you want. Just try to blend the levels of the video and the music, that makes sense. For equipment, we're going to keep it pretty minimal. I'm not going to use any mat today. I got my shoes on, and you just need something in the way of weight. I'm just going to be using this large bag of rice, and we just need a weight that we can use for a thruster exercise. So we're just going to come in here, and I know it's an upper body and cardio day. It's just that we're going to use that one exercise to get just a little bit of leg training, which is going to give us some cardio effect. As we push, we're going to do a vertical press for the upper body, the shoulders and triceps. Keeping it all tight and working it all together, you're going to get your core as well. Okay, so we're also going to focus a little bit more on the shoulder warm-up. And without further ado, let's just get into it. We're going to go ahead and start with just walking. So practice in posture, just shoulders down and back. And I know this is easy, but it's the first exercise and we're going to be progressive. Time is all based on what you see me doing. And I'm going to have a number of reps in mind, and that's just going to take an estimated amount of time. Okay, hands on the hips, shoulders back, core tight. We're just going to bring the heels back like so. Just kind of cueing up the hamstrings. Okay, now high knees. Opposite arm's going to come up like so. We're not jumping into it yet, we're just getting the body moving in general. Okay, after that, we're going to jog. So it's just jogging on the spot. So I'm not picking up my knees even halfway to the waist yet. Just a light little shuffle jog, similar to what we might be doing if we were skipping rope. Okay, moderate jog. And we're just going to pick the knees up a little bit Cognizant of our running form, so shoulders down and back, course tight, chin up, landing lightly on the forefoot. And yes, you can do all the stuff in here, right? Okay, into jumping jacks. Don't hit your ceiling if you got an 8-foot ceiling like mine. Okay, side hop. We're just gonna hop side to side, working on warming up those lateral muscles. Keep your joints in line, trying to be easy on the body. Okay, now a side shuffle. So we're gonna get a little bit low, and we're gonna go side to side. Just a couple paces is pretty much all I have room for. But that's about the room you need for something like this. Okay, great. Thumbs back like so. Arm circles forward direction, keeping the shoulders down and back. I guarantee there's only one way to feel as we keep it up, and that's better. And reverse this. We will take breaks for water, just short ones, and we'll be kind of active in between rounds with some range of motion. Okay, shoulder horizontal abduction, adduction, so just kind of opening up the chest, lightly touching the shoulders. And arms by your side, shoulders back, course tight. We're just going to bring the arms up and then by the sides. Little extra on the shoulders because we're going to be doing push-ups today. And that thruster exercise with the bag of rice or whatever you find in the house. If we were doing strength, I have a sandbag up in the shed. Probably weighs about 15 kilograms at this point. Okay, shoulder rolls. Rolling the shoulders in the forward direction, trying to make large circles. Creating some awareness in the shoulder and just warming up those tissues. Other way, reverse. Okay, we're going to hinge forward a little bit. Actually a decent amount. I look like about a 45-degree angle. Palms facing each other. We're going to bring it back into a reverse fly. Breathe in here. Exhale as you squeeze. Getting some blood into your rear shoulder. And in general, getting some blood into those tissues at the joint capsule. Couple more. Okay, for the hips, we're going to get into taking your leg and picking it up, open it up, come in, lightly touch the floor, bring it back. We'll focus on one leg first. 3, just do about 5 of them. Last one. Good, onto the other side. Leg comes up, bring it back. Just gonna get sweating today, get the whole body working. Rectify what issues are going on with our posture. It'll help our body composition as we eat a little healthier and drink more water. Last one. Okay, we're getting into a squat position, about moderate with the feet. We're just going to come down, breathe in, and exhale, stand up, shoulders back, core tight. Just going to do 10 of these. We're going to take a quick water break before we get into set 1. Last 5. Last one. And split squats. Put your favorite foot forward, shoulders down and back, cores tight, dropping the hips straight down. As we breathe in, coming down. Don't need to touch the knee on the ground. Exhale, stand up. 5 only. Okay, and we'll switch. Using your leg muscles is a good way to warm up in general. Major muscles down there. Breathe in, come down. Same thing. Exhale. 2 of 5. Good. Coming out of that, I'm just going to give you guys some demos after a quick sip of water. Hopefully you have some nearby with your weight. Okay, I think we have about 7 exercises in the main body. It's going to be some variety, and we're going to go through 3 rounds. We'll just set in stone right now, 3 rounds. So once we set that mentally, we can usually do it physically. Push-ups. So for push-ups, you can go from the knee, like so, keeping the chin slightly tucked for a straight neck. Elbows close to the ribs, cores tight. So you can do it that way. That's option number 1. You can do it from the toes and just control the lower portion. Come from the knees on the way up would be a moderate way to do it. Or from the toes all the way down and all the way up. To make it any harder than that for a basic push-up exercise, just really wring out the top squeeze, okay? Volunteer your own intensity, and that's how we're going to do that. We're going to do speed skaters. The speed skater drill, we're basically going to hop to the side, and we're going to try to land with our ankle, knee, and hip in a nice straight line. So our center mass kind of hovers and floats in that position. It might be kind of challenging. That's okay. We're going to be working on balance and stabilization as we work through that. Jumping jacks is going to be on the list, okay? We're doing cardio. Whole body's moving in different ways. That's one of the exercises. Thruster. Find your weight. Get it in this front-loaded position. Come down. If you can, maybe the elbows to the thigh. Exhale, as you stand all the way up, keeping a micro bend in your arms, cores tight, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs. Okay, it's a shoulder exercise that also has leg, cardio, and core benefit. We're not really fooling around today, then we're going to go some high knees. High knees, we're going to land on the toe, and basically we're in a short distance sprint, knowing that we could hurt ourselves if we go too crazy, so let's keep that to about our 80%. Then bunny hops. Bunny hops is a little exercise that starts with a little hop as you bring your hands back. So it's a little prep hop and then a little higher jump as you throw the arms forward. We will finish with burpees, and burpees we can break down into 3 different variations. I'm going to choose the middle road. But essentially you can be here, get down, and simply stand up. Or we can add a little jump. Because I can touch my ceiling if I put my hands up all the way, I'm going to keep my hands by my sides. And be careful I don't crack my head on the ceiling. So, it's going to look like this. Get down here. It's a little hop. If you want to, and you have the extra energy, we'll just add a knee tuck. So here, you can kick up those legs. Some of us are getting ready for the light heavyweight belt in the UFC and that kind of thing. I understand. Let's do it that way. In between breaks, the first round, we'll just get into a wide stance side bend position, just like so, and I'll explain it a bit more when we get there. The other break, we'll do a bit of posture. At the end of the workout, we're going to do a full body stretch, and that's about it. It's not too complicated. Grab one more sip of water before we get going. By the way, I just got a new water filter. Filters out pretty much everything and remineralizes with some stones you put in the bottom. My roommate bought it and it's wonderful. Okay, let's get through first round. We'll go ahead and you choose, right? I gave you your options. You choose your modifications. Here we go. Push-ups. And like I said, I'm going to do a certain number of these things or a certain time. Follow with me. Do what you can in the interval. Here we go. I'll give you side view. And core is tight, shoulders down and back. Breathe in on the way down. Last 4, we're going for 10 here. Good. Hopping up, we're getting into that speed skater. To make it a little easier, just don't hop as far. Gives you more stability as you get your legs under you. It's okay to hop a little further. Rear leg kind of kicks to the side, but you have your center mass over that support leg. You can always really just get into it. Find your pace. You can maintain for 3 rounds. Back up here. We'll recover in this position periodically before we transition to jumping jacks, like so. We'll rest after we're finished the round. All this from the living room. Here we go. Almost felt like a break. Here we go. Let's shake it out and get set for that weight for thrusters. Grab your weight, front load position. Find your squat position. Inhale on the way down, tight core. Exhale, come on up. Looking for 10. Last 4. Last one. All the way up, and carefully set this aside. Watch your back. High knees. We'll start here. Recovery, jog. Kind of like you're skipping rope. And we're filling this out. We're not going to go too long. High knees to your 80%. Here we go. Okay, you're running the track. And shake it out. A little bit of hip rotation. 1 foot forward, hopping back and forth in fighting stance. Maybe switch your lead foot. Setting up for bunny hops. I'll give you this view. Starting here. Arms kick back with a little hop and then a bigger hop. Think about jumping over a little mini hurdle. Knees come up but not too high. A few more. 2 left. Okay, land softly. Finishing this nasty set with burpees. We're gonna go for 10. Here we go. Pick your modification. Do what you can. Woo! All right, back here. Just bringing that down a bit. I'm going to open a window, grab your water. Just going to grab a stopwatch. Okay, I hear you. I'm feeling that too. Got a dozen people on here still following along. We're going to do that again. Just going to give you an idea of overall how things are going. Like yesterday I did a lot of yard work. I'm gassed. So I'm going to modify this a little bit just to be appropriate. It's a lesson in dropping the ego and I'm okay to do that. All right. But before we get back in, let's get back into our light jog. It's going to be high intensity today, but it's not forever. We're literally going to get the second of 3 rounds done. Full body stretch after we cool it down a bit. So what we're doing now is we're still elevating our basal metabolic rate, our respiratory rate. So we're getting some conditioning volume in between intervals. And recovering. Blood's flowing well. Okay, back into our push-ups. You can have your mat, choose your modification, away we go, set it up. Here we go. 1, 2, 5 left. 7. Last one. Okay, get up. Back here, recover. Okay, speed skaters, ready, set, go. Off to the side. Back up. We will rest again after this round. I promise, and I'll need it too. Jumping jacks. Ready, set, go. Okay, back in. If you need to take it down a level, bring it into this marching position. Feels good for me right now. A few more of these. Getting ourselves ready for that thruster exercise with the weight. Here we go. Find it. Get yourself queued up. Going for 10 again. Ready? Breathe in. Tight core. Slow it down. Use this complement to rest a different exercise modality or energy system. Six. Last one. Okay, let's stow that weight. Into high knees. First recover. Light jog. Right, same idea, it's just a light jog. Ready for high knees? These last three are nasty. Ready, set, go. I'm modifying it by not bringing my knees up as high. More of a moderate height because I'm fatigued. And bring it back to a hop. 1 foot forward. You're in your fighting stance. You can switch feet. Okay, getting ready for bunny hops. Let's focus on technique and just really getting focused on each rep. Here we come back with an inhale, little jump. Just 10, that's 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hop it out or step it out. Little reminder to get some more cardio conditioning in. Why? Because this hurts. All right, burpees. I don't want to, but we're gonna do 10. Here we go. Ready, set, go. A little sprawl here. Avoid the takedown. Okay, walk it out for a sec before water. Catch your breath. Literally have just one more of these left and we can do it. Okay, shake it out. Grab some water. Maybe get some air by the window. Not only can you do cardio in the house, it can be nasty. Okay, about 15 minutes left in class. We'll finish one round and stretch. Back to our steps. Okay, I'm purposely gonna do a little bit less intensity volume on this last one and focus on stretching it all out. Finding our balance, dropping the ego, getting our own personal benefit out of this. Taking it to the bank and cashing it later. Okay, back to a little bounce. All we're doing is shaking it out, trying to recover. We'll get through this. Like I said, with those little adjustments, use your psychological edge because you know it's the last one. And we will stretch it all out. Back here, just shaking it out. Getting set for push-ups. Last round, keep it at 10, or whatever you can fit in. Whatever modification. Here we go. Breathe in, come down. Exhale, come on up. Last 3. Okay, back up, shake it out, I'm dying. Feeling lean. Eyes are burning, you could use a headband. Okay, speed skaters, just give it a second. And here we go. How can you modify it? Little hops, so try to focus on your form with your breath. Make it manageable. We need to pace it out. Three more. Walk it out. Thinking about jumping jacks. We will shorten it up. We did 20 last time. Here's 15. Back to a jog. Walk it. Shaking it out. One more lap of the living room. Over to your bag or other weight. Pick it up. Get set with me. I'm going to need you to help. Front load, breathe in, come on up, 10 of these. Keep some things consistent because I know we can manage. Last one. Good, that's it for the weight. Thrusters. Back to a walk, walking it out. It's like walking to the next station in a big class. Getting set for high knees or running on the spot. Here we go, let's get through it. Back to a light jog. Trust me, this will get us shredded. I'm already feeling a little bit more ripped. All right, here's a moderate jog right here. Back here at beach season, baby. Okay, shake it out, walk it out. Good news about me doing it with you is I can feel the pain too. Okay, I know that, oh damn, those exercise combinations are killing people. Might want to take your foot off the gas. Okay, just shaking it out, thinking bunny hop. Legs are feeling ending this workout, but we're not going to yet. Let's rest at the end. Kobe Bryant. Hands forward, breathe in as we kick them back. Little bunny hop forward with the arms forward. 10, that's 4. Shake it out, step it out. Who's saying what? Awesome workout, thanks Jeff Pellerin. Nice to see you on here as always. Taking a page out of your book and ramping up the conditioning. Last thing, burpees. I don't give a goddamn. 10 reps. Here we go. 10 reps, burpees, last set, cool down, and full stretch. Ready, set, sprawl, hop or stand. Last 2. Last one. Woo! Oh yeah. Walk it out. Only the ones doing the workout with me feel that one. Change directions. Walk the other way of the gym. Open this window a bit more. Damn. All right, let's cool it down a bit differently. Legs halfway to the waist. Focus on our breathing, focus on getting back to normal before we stretch. All right, here we go. Hands on the hips just because it's relaxing, shoulders down, core tight. Big breath in. Exhale, neck to one side. You can drop your hands, maybe I did. About 5 minutes left, that's perfect. We got a 5-minute cool down. Breathe in. Exhale, other side. Okay, let's stretch the arm across the chest, shoulders square. Nice little shoulder stretch. So now we can start being all right with it. I'm dying, that's the only reason why I'm not celebrating yet. But as we stay focused and let that heart rate come down gradually, think about how we've already earned the hardest part of this session. Okay, triceps. Soon we're going to have to put that sunscreen on. Let's get one arm up like this, reaching down your back. Chin up to breathe. Open it up and breathe into it. Other side. Okay, scorpions. We're going to stretch out the chest and biceps with those. I hope you can see this. Essentially, we're going to lay with, let's start lying flat. One arm is straight with a slight micro bend. We're going to go like this so that one leg's out in front and the top leg is reaching back. We're going to take this hand in front and push gently as we open up the chest, front shoulder. We're basically doing a chest wall stretch on the floor. Take your time, breathe into it. Body still warm as a fire pit. Okay, other side. Last breath. Carefully coming out of that. We'll get to the hip flexors later, but let's feet together, in close to the hips, sit tall, breathe in. Exhale as you lower the knees towards the ground. Working out like this improves digestion. It's going to help you sleep better tonight, gives you more energy long term, moderate term, longevity to look forward to, staying healthy, lower body fat. Okay, let's get one leg straight, other one butt it like this, sit tall, breathe in, square to that leg, exhale, hinge forward. Lead with that heel, point the heel and lead the chest down. Other side, other leg straight, sit tall, breathe in, square up, exhale, hinge forward, holding on to the other leg, point that heel, lead with the chest. Core's in and tight. Glutes. Lying on our back, let's cross one leg over the knee. Put one hand in the space, one hand on the outside of the leg. Interlace fingers, grab it tight. Breathe in. Exhale as you lean back, pull it in, lower back close to the ground. Stretching the outside leg. Okay, switch sides, other foot over the opposite knee. Post up, same way, get a good grip, breathe in. Exhale, bring it back, pull in slightly, hips towards the ground. Last breath. Okay, let's take a couple minutes, lay flat on the side, grab the top foot, line up the knees, breathe in, exhale, squeezing the glutes, pulling back on the foot, we're stretching the quads. Switching sides. Lay into your other arm, grab the top foot, opposite leg, breathe in. Line up the knees, exhale, pull back gently and squeeze the glutes. Let's come out of that. Back to a stand. You know what? That's pretty good for today. If I was going to continue on, there's a few more things to do. Forearms, wrists, single arm lat stretch, that kind of stuff. Complementary strength training will be things like pull-ups. Like I said, yesterday was a great yard work day, so pushing a loaded wheelbarrow up a hill with firewood, stacking the firewood, splitting, raking, bagging. I'd like to get back into that stuff, maybe not today, maybe just have a beer today, but tomorrow's a good day to get back into that yard work. Don't worry about your pace, just know that you're doing positive work. Again, it's been my pleasure. Name's Josh, coming at you live from beautiful town of Sprotfield. It's been crazy, but I feel great. Get outside, you need that fresh air. My cardio needs work. Gonna go do some more light jogs, more sessions like this, but overall, BMI's up. That water filter system's great. Eating better, way less junk food. Overall, prospects are looking good. Signing off. Have a great day. Stay strong, everybody.